HJ Ben, and I haven't made a video in for I don't know how long. So, in the past little while, we had got some cats last summer. So, I'm going to make up a quick little tent that I saw a video on, and I thought it was pretty neat, so I'm going to do it. So, what you need, you're going to start with a piece of cardboard, which I had cut out from a box, but as you see, the sides are flimsy and it's not one solid piece. So what I'm going to do, take a wire coat hanger. This is just one, I already did half of it. You just stretch it out and tape it on so it doesn't fold up on itself. All you need is a pair of pliers, knife or scissors, tape, duct tape, electrical tape, whatever. You take this wire coat hanger and you straighten it out as best you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get all the major bends out, like, see that? You have to bend that out. Straight-ish. Alright. So now that you got it kind of straight, that end's still a little bent, but that's okay. You take it on the end of your cardboard like so. Take a piece of, you can tape it along here like this, just two pieces here, two pieces in here, two pieces here. Or what you can do is what I did. I took a piece of duct tape, and if I can find the end here it is. In my case, black. You can use whatever, and just put it where you want it. And take a piece about as long as your wire, rip it off, and you set it over top your wire, about even on each side, and you just press it down to reinforce it. There you go, that's how you do that. Now on to the next step, which is actually building the tent portion, the framework for the tent. For that, you're going to need 2 more wire coat hangers. And if you have a solid piece of cardboard, you only need 2. So, come back to you when I finish doing what I need to do with these. Alright, so I'm back. So what I did with my wire coat hanger, this is just one. The second one, all you need to do is you need to cut the top of the wire off. So just take your pliers and snip that off. So there, don't need that. Now you're just gonna undo all the bends like I did in the previous one. But this is, you're not gonna cut it in half. That's what I did with the other one, is I cut it in half. I didn't need the whole thing. So once you make your wire straight here, you're going to, you're going to put 4 holes in each corner of your piece of cardboard. Each end right here. Each corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's kind of broken. So, just put 4 holes in it, and I'll come back to you when I got all 4 holes. Alright, so what I'm doing to punch my holes, I just take a scissor. That's a regular old scissor. I take it in the corner, and I just kind of twist and push. And you get a hole. And if it's just really thin, you can twist it a little bit, so you can fit your wire in there. Now what you're going to need to do is you're going to take your pieces of wire coat hanger. You're going to have to stick them in the end, and fold it down on the other side. But when you're through the end of your cardboard here, through the back, let's flip it around. Once you're through here, you're going to bend it. So for the first one, you can just grab it and you can make your bend right away. And then you can throw it in there. And then from there, you're going to tape this down, this little piece right up here. You can see that, that's closer. So you're going to tape that piece down, which is through the end of the cardboard. This is the bottom. So I'll come back to you when I got that done. Alright, so once you got this end taped in, you're going to have a big piece of wire sticking out the top. What you're going to want to do, you can bend it at 90 degrees. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to bend it like this, nice big arc. Stick it through the other side, right here. Since my cats are bigger, they're going to need a bigger tent. So I'm going to take this right here, the end, and I'm going to bend it like I did on the other side. And you're going to tape it again. And this might seem wobbly right now, because you don't have the other wire in, and I'll stabilize it in a second. So you got that, and you tape that end. Now you're good. Now the end won't push through, and you got half your tent done. So I'm going to do the other side, and then I'll come back and show you guys how to finish. Alright, so I'm back. I got all 4 corners taped in and bent, all the wire bent into it. See, I kind of got a basic little tent structure. But if you notice, as you just saw it, it'll fold over on itself. So what you want to do is you want to get it to about the right style / shape that you want it. I'm going to use electrical tape because it's thinner and more flexible. I'm going to find about the midpoint on how you like it, and you're going to wrap it with tape so it doesn't fold over on itself as you saw. So you're not going to need a whole lot, it's just to prevent it from moving. Just going to use one more strip. And just go the other way too, just in case. So once you're done with that, you can kind of see my corners are, well, you can't really see it. I'll scoot you guys back so you can. You get the t-shirt out of you, we're going to need that next. See, my corners aren't flat. That'll be okay, because I'll fix that later. You can tape it down wherever you're going to put this. If it's going to be more of a permanent location, you just tape your corners down. Or you can unbend your wire and rebend it so it doesn't put so much stress on your corners. Alright, so now you're going to need a t-shirt. Old t-shirt. I'm using just a old red t-shirt. And you're going to take it, so you take the bottom end, which how you normally put it on, and you're just going to put it on over your tent structure, and I'll come back when I finish that. Alright, so my findings with trying to put on the t-shirt is you have to go up, you have to bring your wire up, make it as tall as you wish your little tent to be, and you have to bend the wire at about 90 degrees. And you go over to your other side, and you've put in your other piece of wire, and you bend that at about 90 degrees. So as long as you got that, your wire should kind of hold its own and try to make it straight. Because when I tried to do this, it didn't work out so well. I couldn't get the shirt on, it just wasn't working. So I started looking and wondering, what am I doing wrong? So I figured that I had too much wire. So I clipped off a little bit of wire, and we're going to try and do this again. This time with a different design. So again, 90. Bring the other side of the wire up do another 90. And yeah, so once I get the t-shirt on, I'll come back and tell you how it went. Alright, so I'm back with the t-shirt on. It's not quite as perfect. It's not very perfect. I mean, there's some things could have done better. Like the hole is not open as much as you'd like it, but one thing you can do is you can take a piece of tape, like I'm going to do. You can tape the hole open if you want. And at the back, you can see, well, what's the point of having a cat little house if you can't tape, if the back's not closed? I mean, look, you can see right in there. I mean, what's the point? Well, you just fold it over. You just kind of fold it under itself and set it down, and look, you can see, kind of see inside. I mean, it's roomy. Put a little blanket in there or something. Cat has a happy life. So yeah, that's kind of how I tried to make my little cat a house, and just kind of how to do it. I mean, you could put another piece of wire out here if you wanted to, which is probably what I'm gonna do. So yeah, thanks. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos.